Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Kimmy, and today I'm going to be making some green beans. Green bean casserole, that is. Alright, so I'm just basically looking inside my pantry trying to figure out what type of green beans I'm going to use for this casserole dish. Now, typically you make green bean casserole in the oven, but throughout the years, to make this a lot quicker, I love to make it on top of the stove. And you're probably wondering, like, how did you do that? Well, stay tuned. Now, I'm cooking with some canned green beans. Normally, I would use fresh green beans, but since this whole pandemic thing, I've been buying lots of canned goods. Never thought I would be one of those moms to use a lot of canned goods, but yep, I have been doing it for the past 5 months. But we still eat fresh foods. A lot of times, since we've been shopping monthly, it's just been one of those things that's all about convenience. So when we're out of fresh, I go to the can. And right now I'm using the French cut style green beans, and I'm just pouring out the water, draining it, and putting it in the pan. So I decided I'd use 3 cans. I believe we will probably finish this green bean casserole up tomorrow. If I would have done 2 cans, I'm pretty sure Happy would have helped himself to way more. But either way, we're gonna do 3 cans of green beans, and we should have some leftovers for tomorrow, and possibly this will be breakfast. Now, are you one of those people that love having vegetables for breakfast? Now, I know I do. I love vegetables for breakfast. And comment below, like, what is your typical breakfast food? So as far as spices, I like to use your garlic powder, onion powder, basil. Sometimes I use Italian dressing or Italian seasoning. If I don't have any of Italian dressing, I'll add just a little bit of that. But I just pretty much bring everything together. I don't add any salt to my cooking anymore. I stopped doing that for the past, I think it's been maybe about 3.5 months now. Since everything pretty much has sodium in it, I try very, very hard not to add extra sodium, especially canned foods. It already has lots of salt. And right now, I just added some crushed red pepper in there. I'm adding some black pepper. We like spicy foods, as you see. And like I said, I'm a fast cooker. I pride myself in that. I think it took me maybe 30, no, not even 30 minutes, oh my goodness. Probably about 20 minutes to finish this meal, the whole meal. I just like to get in and out because it's hot. So I added some olive oil. I usually use the extra virgin olive oil. And I'm also using the French fried onions. I like to put a little bit of that in there just to get it all started and bring everything to a nice flavor. And once it gets to cooking, I like to, add my flavors and extra things like teriyaki sauce or the soy sauce, which I didn't put soy sauce in it because it, has lots of sodium. Even though the teriyaki does, only add it just a little bit, and you will see that very soon. So right now I'm just getting out the cornstarch, and I basically just take a little bowl and I'll just scoop it out as much as I think, and a lot of times I never really measure anything. It's just eyeball everything and just get it to the right consistency that I'm going for. And basically the cornstarch acts as a thickener, so that's pretty much what you're doing. It's kind of like, you know, if you think of buy the cream of mushroom, you don't have to buy the cream of mushroom, you can make it yourself. So you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when I say you can pretty much make your own cream of mushroom. I already have the mushrooms inside of the green beans. And then we're just gonna add, you know, some more water, a little bit more starch, and get it to the right consistency. And then I'm adding some almond milk to this. So everything is finally done. It's ready. Now basically all I have to do is top it with some extra crispy French fried onions on top, just for a little garnish. And I'm just going to turn the stove off and cover it. And now it's time to move on to the next dish, which is the broccoli and rice for my other daughter. And I'm just garnishing it with a little bit of fried onions. It's always tasty to have a little bit more, and here it goes. So easy, guys. You don't have to worry about cooking your green bean casserole inside of the oven. I like this method so much better. It's quicker, and you know, you can just cook it in no time. It takes me, what, maybe 15 minutes for everything. If you get the cans, now if you were to cut up everything like your mushroom and snap the beans, of course it would take a little bit more time, but yep. So I'm just cleaning up after myself and just wiping down the counter. So all I have to do is serve the food once I get everything together. Pretty much just put all the dishes in the dishwasher. Now it's time for meal number 2, and I'm just pouring in some frozen broccoli. And this is going to be a dish that I'm making mainly for my middle child. She's real picky. She doesn't like a certain type of green bean, and I am I guess you would say, an cook to order type of person. I don't know. I do kind of make different meals a lot of times for my kids. I don't mind doing that. I've been doing that since they were little. So I'm just trying to figure out what am I going to add to this dish, and of course rice. I don't have to cook any. This is leftovers from yesterday, leftover rice. It does get a bit hard a lot of times, so I'm trying to figure out how to break it up. So you'll see me take a spatula too, and I'm just trying to go at it and crumble up the rice. And then of course that's not working, so of course the hands work the best. So I just take my hands and crumble it up. So of course I gotta taste my cooking, and I'm giving it a try, and usually it turns out great. And here we go. Let's see, how does it taste? Right now it's, of course, it's super duper hot, and I'm trying to eat this without burning my mouth, but okay, this is delicious, guys. You definitely should make the green bean casserole this way. It's super quick and delicious. So now it's on to the broccoli. I'm just adding the same seasonings, layering it, adding a little more of the garlic powder, olive oil, just for a little bit of fat. Fat just helps bring out the flavor. And again, this is such a quick dish, and you know, all I have to do is just add the rice that I cooked up yesterday. I didn't have to break out the pressure cooker, so that's always a win. And of course, rice doesn't take very long in the pressure cooker. I think it cooks up in about 14 minutes, and that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna finish this up, add a little bit of seasonings, and it's pretty much done. So I made a little bit of a mess, so I had to get that up right away. I didn't want kids tracking in rice, so I was just cleaning that up. And pretty much the meal is ready. Everything is done now. My oldest daughter is coming into the kitchen. Of course, she wants to try everything. So my oldest is trying it out. She's always the first to taste on the green bean casserole and let me know what she thinks. And of course, she loves it. She's telling me right now how good it is. It's so good, Mom. She says she's so good. So she's just really enjoying it. And guys, everything is ready. So if you like more of these types of videos, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. And it's time to eat. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.